Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good, people? Welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Society. I am your host, Havoc 3E. You already know I'm the CEO of Smoked Out Society. I'm the devil's advocate of Talk Your Ish Just and the problem child of the Rico squad. What's good, people? You already know what it is. We about to be chilling, hanging out. Wait for the rest of the crew to jump on board. As you already know, we are streaming on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and motherfucking YouTube. We out there, yo. We in the building, yo. You already know what it is. We are in the building, people. That's all you need to know, man. We chilling. Listen to a little bit of music. You already know how that is. Some dedicated music. You already know the crew. That's basically what we're about to do, man. We're about to get into some music and all that other good shit. You already know, man. You already know. That's exactly what we're about to get into. Some motherfucking music. Wait for some more people to join up. Maybe talk some shit. You already know. There's some information that's out there. Supposedly, Ghislaine Maxwell got some dirt on Trump that they trying to scrub. Don't know how true that is, but yeah, she got some dirt that she's trying to scrub on Donald Trump. So let's see how that plays out, people. But y'all already know we got 3 people in the building. Y'all already know Smoked Out Society, man. The Rico squad. This is the home of the motherfucking Rico squad. We the hardest in the whole yard, bro. About to play a little bit of some fucking music while we chilling here. Go ahead and get this going real quick. I don't even know why. Oh yeah, you already know. You already know, Mama K. I'm telling you, that's probably why she's in that plush place now. They trying to set it up to take her out. She's in some shit, man. I'm telling you, I don't think she realized the situation she's got herself into, and it's about to burn her. But you already know. I'm gonna drop the link. Did I drop the link already? Yeah, I'm setting it up. We doing open panels today, people. Open panel, man. We're going to take the conversation in a different direction. Have people come on up here. We're just going to talk about the shit. Kick the shit. That's all we're going to do, man. Kick the shit tonight. Find out what's going on in the world, man. You already know. You're hanging out with the motherfucking Rico squad. We the hardest in the whole yard. Hold on 1 second. I know this dog is not looking mold. I know you're not over here drinking motherfucking mold. I don't know. What's this shit that's on the floor here? Come on, man. Fucking dumbass dog, man. Give me a second, people. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Have to go grab something real quick. You already know. Yeah, Mama K, I see you. Never mind. That last video that was supposedly her that looked like somebody with one of those real. Yo, let me tell you something. I don't even believe that was her, bro. I'm on the same bullshit as you, Mama K. I believe that was not Ghislaine Maxwell, and that was somebody the fuck else. That was somebody else in there. I'm telling you, bro. She's not in jail. She's fucking somewhere chilling the life of luxury, and your boy fucking Epstein is in Tel Aviv chilling somewhere. Yeah, none of her features match. That's what I said. That shit is bullshit. Even the voice sounds a little different compared to fucking how she normally sounds. That whole shit was set up funny. Athena! I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, my wife just said she's a clone. She probably is a clone. It would not fucking surprise me. Play a little bit of this music, folks. You already know.
From Banenda is Bianca. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke longer.
You want to come on over and chat and really hang out with us? Find me on Smoked Out Society.
Nobody will know the paranoia.
Share this out, people. Share this out. Hit the like.
The facade you can never fake.
Waiting for the rest of the Rico squad to come on.
And if you don't know me well, you won't see how buried I am inside my grave. Inside my grave. Cause you see people don't really know you. They don't really know you. Cause you see people they don't really know you. They don't really know. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke longer. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? Holy Father, they try for hold my head. I say make you know leave me go. Holy Father, make you try to understand. Yeah, who girl know there for him? Cause you see people don't really know you, don't really know you, they don't really know you. Cause you see people,
I already know we in the building.
People, they don't really know you, they don't really know. I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke longer. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? Now did you look for me? I walked in the room, eyes are red, and I don't smoke longer. Did you check on me? Did you check on me? Now did you notice me? I've been drinking more alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me?
What's good? What's good? We got 4 people in the building. What's good? What's good? Open panel. If you want to hit the panel and talk your shit, you're more than welcome to. You already know you hanging out with your boy Havoc 3E. This is the home of the Rico squad. The gang is back together, people. Taking the channel in a different direction. All we doing is content and talking, open panel conversation. Anything. We're talking about all topics. Open panel conversation. The link is pinned in the chat if you want to come up here and talk your shit.
You don't try. It's supposed to be kill up on me, pressing my tower, pressing where don't matter for you. When I land, I like so and it's a five love. So far so good, Connie budget. Let me see, let me see, let me go.
I already know we in the building. Might be lagging a little bit, but like it's I already know we chilling right now, yo. Once again, for those on Instagram hanging out, you're more than welcome to come on over here. Is he live on Instagram? I skipped live already. I don't think he went live. Wow. Hold on. He didn't fucking go live. Let me pause this real quick. What's good? What's good? What's good? Those just joining us now live on Instagram, I apologize. I thought you guys were already live with me, but if you don't know, I'm having 3E. This is Smoked Out Society. We in the building, people. We are now currently live. We're streaming on multiple platforms. Once again, for those that are on Instagram, if you want to join us, you can come on over to YouTube and subscribe to Smoked Out Society. That's where we at right now. Once again, welcome to those who just joined us on Instagram. I'm sorry. We live as hell, but you already know, man. Sorry about that. You about 12 minutes late. I thought I hit the live button on Instagram. Apparently not. But we live, people. We live on Instagram. You already know. We chilling in here. We chilling, people. We chilling. Let's go ahead and let's get back to the music, you know, and keep it moving right now. Let's get it. Once again, open panel. Engaging conversation. You're more than welcome to hit it. Go, people. Let's talk about everything that's going on.
Let me see you. Let me see you.
Also, don't forget the government is currently shut down. Once again, I apologize for all those federal workers who are free right now. I am personally affected by it. My wife is not right. Not fucking right at all, man.
Let me see me, you book out. Let me see you. Let me see you. Supposed to be back.
Baby girl, no they too like talk. Animals they in human form. Body man, nobody like work. But you must hustle if you want job. You know finish, they won't fight us. If then they run, then no fit catch up. I know they from say I too righteous. No con they from say too like us. Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy.
Once again, I apologize. I was just fucking muted. I didn't even realize. Shout out to motherfucking Unforgettable Jazzy Jazz. I see you over on Instagram, mama. I appreciate you. Thanks for the love. If you want to come on over to YouTube and subscribe to Smoked Out Society, that's where we at. Open panel tonight. Just holding conversations, just chilling. Y'all already know, people. Let's get back to the music.
Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli.
About to roll a blunt.
Steady on my grind, no one hear what they want telling me. Could deny my fantasy. No one they check if my tapping no rush. But he they rush, well, it be much. Now go they make my tap, he they rush. The kind money we touch. Yeah, he they rush, well, it be much. Don't be hype, everybody they crush. There's no darling with us. There's no darling with us.
Shit crazy, man. Your boy Lex Westner, they gave him the business. He just basically advised him to the point where his lawyer told him, you don't shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kill you if you don't stop answering these questions. Like, crazy, bro. And they put that shit on the hotline.
Me no get the time for the hate and the bad energy. Got my mind on my money. Make you dance like broccoli. Steady green like broccoli. Steady on my grind, no one hear what they want telling me. Good enough, my fantasy. They want to check if my dad be no rush. But if they rush, well, it'll be much. Now could they make my time.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, baby. Hanging out with your boy, having Smoked Out Society. Loading up right now. Get the blunts up in the air. I know you still confused what I'm looking for right now.
Now they make my top be the rush. The kind money we touch. Ooh, the rush, well, it be much. No, there's no darling with us. There's no darling.
Shout out to the people on Instagram. Shout out to the people on TikTok. In the building, people. Okay, I see we got Big Boss Lady Official is in the building. What's good, love? You already know I'm rolling up over here, listening to the music, chilling, open panel. If you want to come up, give a shout out, drop your link. I already know, definitely drop your link, man. So we can subscribe to each other. That's how we grow on these videos. Big Boss Lady's in the building. Appreciate y'all. About to smoke some good weed, some good music. I already know. Do the conversation. Channel's gonna blow up, trust me. That's what's up. You from the UK, I appreciate you. That's what's up. We got people in the UK in the building. I appreciate the United Kingdom. Thank you much.
Can't take my pain away from you. So take my pain away. Can't take my pain away. Just take my pain away.
Shout out to the United Kingdom, man. Yeah, I'm from New York, but I'm currently staying in Virginia. Shout out to you people in the UK. Y'all handled your business, you know? When it came to anybody, yeah, definitely. I want to definitely give a shout out to the United Kingdom. When it came to anybody that was implicated or had anything to do with the Epstein files, they went ahead and they handled their business. Motherfuckers is getting fired. People are getting removed. People are getting shut down. They're losing their jobs, parliaments, everything. It's serious right now, bro. People are just getting jacked up right now. Definitely. Okay. You already know, man. We in the building, people. We in the building. Smoked Out Society, home of the Rico squad.
Please don't take my pain away. Take my pain away.
Gino Punch. Shout out to his wife, Billy the Chosen. I already know, man. The name, I've heard it before. I probably don't know. But Latin Pain. probably knows Pistol Pete. He does that rap and all that stuff. So that's probably who told him to do it.
Love you.
Yeah, we got members in the Rico squad that are into the music, that do music and everything and stuff like that. I know about the beef between Latin Pain and Cuban Link. That's just, that's a whole fact right there. Yeah, this is where we'll be hanging out, the whole Rico squad. We're gonna go ahead and this is the Rico squad. This is where we'll be hanging out and shit.
Oh no. And you see my lifestyle, I got
already a matter of time before everybody starts jumping on right now. We got
many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, I mean I stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. Bad girl says she want Netflix and chill, so I just tickets, give her one. If you fall in love, clearly certain. You go chop breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see dribble? I'm okay. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm more best than fit, I just want to finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'm a shine, I go bright. All I care for the night. Finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'm a shine, I go bright. All I care for the night. FINESSE, it be the reason why your bubble one day jealous me. If you want to take I'm serious, I do toss me. No fit to resonate, I'm on a different frequency. I don't think it's necessary. I be damned if there's somebody that can do like me. Then I be like Mosala coming off the right wing. I cut through your defender, you no need to doubt me. I must finesse. And you know say me, I must net. Now your kele, I go carry go. If me, I get money past you. If you're not careful, finesse. You know say me, I must net. Now your kele, I go carry go. If me, I get money past you. If you're not careful, finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'm a shine, I go bright. All I care for the night. Finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'm a shine, I go bright. All I care for the night. Finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'm a shine, I go bright. All I care for the night. Finesse. If I broke, now my business. I'm a shine, I go bright. All I care for the night. Pretty my cool like you. Am I fair, Johnny? Sungala Chacha. Am I fair, Johnny?
No, she's cool people. Yeah, she's good people. Yeah.
But did you draw me like a but did it rise in my
Have you traveled outside of the UK? Yeah, wrong. Have you ever traveled outside of the UK?
Make a salute to your commando. Girl, if you balance it, I give you paper. No go do me,
This song is fire. Every song the other night that she called my shout out to everybody in the building, man. 25 mark. Make sure you get that like button, subscribe. You'll see the link in the chat. If you want to pull up on the panel, pick out the talk, what about shout out to the people also on TikTok. Shout out to the people on Instagram. I appreciate you. Thank you. I already know.
Sueto, sueto, sueto,
Yeah, I used to go to my dad was Spanish, but that's what's up. That's definitely what's up.
Baby, follow. Baby, follow my commanding like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Follow my commanding like zombie. Go down on me, oh, with your coca body. Cause this your milky for front, not for me. Hold on for me, I know go to me, corny. And if you're making a fight, I saw me to love. Gelatoni, oh baby, smile, di, baby, kona. Waka waka when you enter on my licha. Baby, kona. Will you give me sugar and wahala? My joy, Mona Lisa. 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 But I'll be foolish if I don't let you indulge me.
Give me a second.
Your lips like poison. I'll take my chance with you. Body and lota, be roto or ekelewa. You're in denial, I'll show you I'm loyal. The water boom will drown like tsunami or ekelewa. Would you hold me down in the corner? Waka when you enter on my licha. Baby, kona. Will you give me sugar and wahala? My joy, Mona Lisa. 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 Mona Lisa. My joy, Mona Lisa.
I'm sorry, I'm just checking stuff now. All right. Tripping for you. Where the fuck is this shit at? Every time I come here, I be forgetting where this shit is at too.
I don't wanna lose you this time, I will never. No time, I'm gonna win you when I wanna your love. They do me one time. Oh my, I'ma get the mommy. Show me how you feeling this night. I'ma say your love, say now win you when I wanna your love. They do me this night. Yeah, I need your grace, never relent, my love no get shame, no matter the case, for my music be the best, now sweet bass, say my love no get shame, for you I did,
Come back.
Every night, every day, me go need my baby to call on me. Close to me, yeah.
Drake, make it sure that you're blocked.
This kind of love, You dey do my body. You dey make me want that. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. This kind of love, na. You dey make me want that. Na. Dance to my conto, make you banana. All I'm choro, 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 choro. When I need you by my side, choro, why just so? When you can, when you can, I'm a. Why just so? Come me, I go love you all day, love you all night, all the time.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I'm actually streaming the Instagram right now. All time, deep down, baby girl, I know you wanna deep ride on it. Every night she says she just want to climb on it. See her skin boom, we didn't put this sign on it. Oh, fine. Baby girl, I know you wanna deep ride on it. Every night she says she just want to climb on it. See her skin boom, we didn't put this sign on it. Oh, choro. I'm a choro one time now. That's how you did. Yeah. I'm a choro two times. Oh, I'm a choro one time. Oh, I'm a get Papa me choro two times. Yeah. Starboy, push it, Joe. Love you. Fucking screaming.
Now which kind of life where I never see? I carry God so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the commands.
I already know people. You got that 35-minute mark.
No be
Figuring out what your boy has.
It no fit clear for your
memory.
Whether now winter or summer, Barbados and I live in life.
Listening to that Caribbean music.
Burning bright.
We chilling
inside me.
Once again, shout out to those real hard-working companies who not getting paid right now.
Everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me.
Donald Trump gotta go. Donald Trump.
More friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to so. I'm not ready for confusion. Them telling me make I show love. Stability, ability, no connection. I'm not ready for confusion. Things happen inside life. Try to make I live my life. Dreams come true. If not fight the fight, make you no go tire. Fire they go.
Shout out to the people on TikTok. Those that are on TikTok, I'm seeing people over here. If you wanna engage a little bit more, you can come on over to YouTube and smoke down society.
Inside me, smally waiting, mighty. They never know I color to remove mine. Check and balance everything inside my mind daily. Trust me, you can't fool me. Energy wrong, I log off. More friendly and conscious. I'm allergic to so. I'm not ready for confusion. Them telling me make I show love. Stability, I'm gonna. Everything a connection. I'm not ready for confusion. Now which kind of life where I never see? I got Rico, so I fear nothing. Steady increase in the commerce.
Crazy, yo.
Hey.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause this real quick. Y'all know I do content when it comes to certain things and everything. So what I do is I keep my notifications on to get hit when something severe or brutal comes apart that I think is interesting. And believe it or not, it is now being reported right now as we fucking speak that Jeffrey Epstein had a motherfucking spy in the White House. It just came across right now, 12 minutes ago, Epstein in the White House. Secret Epstein spy inside White House has been uncovered. This is crazy, folks. We definitely going to get to that in a little bit. I'm just going to let y'all know now. We will definitely get to a little bit to that. We're going to keep on with the music right now. But that's crazy, yo. That's fucking definitely crazy how this whole shit is playing out.
Hey, I'm done. Steady increasing the commas. Comma, comma, comma. I love you. Charlie. Yeah.
But low-key, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking. All my guys and them know me. Since your sis, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. I know they blow trees, or they learn me lonely. Yeah. Music chose me, just know this I know peace. I the low key, but I'm never lonely. Sexy ladies, come wine for me slowly. Now the love worthy, I ain't waking me leave her. I be get a boy, I be seen her. Fear nobody, only she over. And I thank the Lord that they go far. Who send both for the labor? Shout to me, no shit. Bandana, lorry, bitty, two pass. Midnight, walk a sarashika. Them never see me coming. Jojo, oh, coming, they come up where one is coming. Yeah. Niger boy, where they go for it, they go for it. We go for it, oh, share me some money. I'm never weak, I never cease. Till eternity, I'm on fire. My legacy will not die. My family is for life. Where them did, who them be? Then go crazy, then go tired. Then go say, they don't know what's in this house. Low-key, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys, them know me. Since OCs, I've been writing this story. I know be OG, but if you ask them know me. Now the love where I see, now you way give me the vibe. I be get your boy, I be seen her. Yeah, nobody, only Jehovah. And I thank the Lord that they go far. Who say but for the labor? Shout out to me, no shit. Bandana, love the bitty two pack. Midnight, walk a karashika. Them never see me coming. Oh, coming. No bear one is coming. Yeah. Niger boy, where they go foreign. We go foreign. Share me some money. Them never see.
What's good, Chaos Troop? What's good, brother?
No bear one is coming. Niger boy, where they go foreign. Oh, share me some money. Oh, share me some money. Oh, share me some money.
Oh, man, we doing the music tonight, people. Y'all already know, man. We hanging out. We got Big Boss Lady in the building. We got Chaos Truth in the building. Got Mama Kickers in the building. Got a couple of people in the bushes hanging out. You already know, Smoke Out Society, home of the Rico squad. We chillin'.
I want to flex my love. I want to impress. And I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. I'm my woman. I want to impress. And I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. Oh, do you? ooh, yeah. You know that my body calling, and your body picking. No, loving you, they make me forget, say I get the problem. By the end of the night, enter bathroom, fresh up. I want to flex my love, I want to impress, and I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. I'm my woman, I want to impress, and I want to carry my love away to a place she loves. Is your bestie, Tani bro, eh. You don't want to find my trouble. Enter bathroom fresh up. Me you come through when you're heartbreak, pushing heartbreak. Now me they buy Guinness for you. Enter bathroom fresh up. I want to flex my heart. I want to, and I want to carry my love, the place she loves. I want to, I take you from the distance. I need your assistance.
Let's mute it a little bit. Let's pause it. It's acting crazy. She's acting crazy right now. I'm gonna pause it, really catch up a little bit. For those that were watching me live, y'all already know, man. Especially those on Instagram, y'all already know. We popping, yo. We live right now, yo. What's good, everybody? What's good? We got about 4 or 5 people in the building. You know what I'm saying? Chaos Truth is in the building. Boss Lady's in the building. Mama K is in the building. Yo, this shit is wild, bro. I got a couple of videos I'm going to be able to play tonight, yo. This shit is crazy. Content is fucking king. But that's, it's wild out, man. We're going to keep listening to a little bit of music. I'm smoking this blunt. We chilling, man. Open panel, man. The link is pinned in the fucking chat. Anybody want to come up and chill, speak some shit, give a couple of shout outs? It is what it is. We in here, man. We hanging out. You are hanging out in the home of the motherfucking Rico squad, Smoked Out Society. I'm the problem child, the devil's advocate, and the motherfucking CEO. Let's get it.
You looking like a holy saint, but you make a bad man faint. Oh, why you giving me the silence? You choosing peace or choosing violence? I follow you, go anywhere. Hands up in the air. Sarewa, come here. Sarewa, my love, go pulling me inside the rain, or I go surely go insane. Madelina, yeah. Sweet like a killer, but you dangerous, you a killer. Running like a chiller. Killer it, what's wrong? Killer it, what's wrong? Killer it. Why you wanna run away? Don't run, 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 don't run, don't run, don't run. Jump for me, jump for me, jump for me. Make we fly away. Don't run. Your skin is glowing in the dark. You light a fire, leave a mark. Hypnotized by your design, send a shiver down my spine. Take my ATM and take my coat. Be driving down the secret road. Baby, have mercy on your window. Let me take you out for dinner. Sarewa, come here. Sarewa, no my love, no go. Don't leave me inside the rain. I could surely go insane. Adelina, my Adelina. Feel like if I
people on TikTok, people on Instagram. Appreciate y'all. Facebook is always in.
Oh yeah.
You already know Pepsi, the voice of the new generation.
Yeah, I've never seen that arena. You're moving like a ballerina. Every man wanna take a chance, just to have a little dance. Oh, why you causing the wahala? Trouble. I spend $1 and a naira. I follow you, go anywhere. Hands up in the air. Joro me. Malolo. Don't leave me inside the cold. I do anything I'm told. You dance like a ballerina. You dance like a ballerina. Fire ballerina. I never seen a girl mina. Kilo de, what's wrong? Kilo de, why you? My body, okay. Your skin is like the chocolate, a vibe that I can never get. Hypnotized by your design, send a shiver down my spine. Oh, take my knee and take my boat. Been down the street, baby, we on us enough. For dinner, joro me, please, malolo. Don't leave me inside the cold. I do anything I'm told. Yeah. You dance like a ballerina. Fire burning the eye. Never see a girl mean. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
You're standing close, my more love is being sung. Yeah. But just as more inside the town. I need some air, I need some space. But I can mind to take your face. Oxygen is running low. As I'm moving so steady, your
Sorry about that. What's good? What's good? We still in the building. What's popping? We got some people in the bushes. We got some people in the chat. Shout out to Big Boss Lady. Shout out to Chaos Truth, Mama K. We got a couple of people in the bushes that don't want to be known, but it is what it is. Smoked Out Society. We in the building, yo. We chilling, listening to some music. I'm about to get into some content in a little bit. Once I do that, I know that shit's gonna start pulling people in. The content, niggas know already. When you come here, we're gonna smoke, listen to a little bit of music, get the flow going, and then we start getting into the madness. I'm telling you, bro. That shit that I was showing y'all on my show from earlier with the fucking lawyer, Les Wexner's lawyer told him, yo, you don't, I'm gonna fucking kill you if you keep answering these questions the way you doing. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. And he got caught on the hot mic too. That's what's so wild, bro. When the fuck did lawyers start talking to their clients like that? Get out of here, bro. This whole shit is getting messy now, yo. This whole shit is truly getting messy, yo. That shit is getting absolutely fucking out of here. Out of here, messy. Beautiful, yo. It's beautiful to live over there. I need a vacation. I don't know if I can live there.
I look the door and turn the light. Drowning in the atmosphere. I wanna keep you very near. Every time you touch my skin, I don't know where to begin. Cause he's been around and around. Lift my feet up off the ground. Suffocating in your body. This feeling in the traffic. I'm looking you like that. My heart is beating right at that. You make me forget to breathe. When my heart on sleep.
But also soon, I'm gonna start fucking with Twitch as well. I heard Twitch is a good shit to go over there and stream on. Over there in Twitch, they be chilling over there and shit like that. So I might fuck around, start fucking with Twitch as well too.
I get steady on my feet. Something moving in my waist. I let you have a little taste. It's a physical reaction, fatal attraction, turning nervous into motion, drinking up the love. Physical reaction, fatal attraction, turning nervous into motion, drinking up the love.
Yeah, definitely gonna start getting into other fucking streaming platforms. That's right.
Yeah, I track you like a sniper. You venom like a viper. You sipping on your dumb cream. I wait for you into the dawn. Why are you playing with my emotion? You deeper than the Indian Ocean. I gave you love, I gave you time. Baby, committing the crime.
Shit. It's that X platform. That's that nigga fucking goddamn crazy ass fucking mush shit. Okay.
Don't leave me inside the rain, or I go surely go insane.
What's that, bro? I already know it's about that time, people. About to shut it down and get into some content right now. Shit, I definitely wanna look into.
Make me fly away. Your body is a masterpiece. I beg you for a little piece, yeah. Hypnotized by your design.
Once again, shout out to everybody that's on TikTok and Instagram. Rocking with your boy. It's your boy Havoc 3E. Problem child of the Rico squad. The devil's advocate of Tokyo is just.
Surely go insane.
Yeah, right. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. We about to get into it. Is my food in there? Let's go ahead and get into this shit, bro. This shit is wild, bro. This shit is crazy. So apparently, Ghislaine Maxwell has dirt that can fuck Donald Trump up completely. And supposedly, there was a spy in the White House working for fucking Epstein. This shit crazy, bro. This shit keeps getting better and better, bro. This shit is absolutely fucking wild, bro. This shit just keeps getting better and better, bro. That's the way you got to look at it. Shit just keeps getting better and better. There's this shit that she had the info on him. Now I can't find that one. What the fuck? Oh, that shit's probably up here. I can't be that far down. Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. Yeah, we about to get into it right now. Let's start pulling it up now. We're gonna put that one for right there. And we're gonna come. Matter of fact, let's start with that one. That's basically the best one we can go to. And he got shut down by the judges today too. They told him to go sit down somewhere. He definitely got shut down. Yeah, this shit crazy, bro. This shit right here is not to be fucked around with. Here we go. Look at this shit, bro.
And a judge. There's a battle brewing in Philadelphia between the federal government and a judge. I feel like I'm back in old-timey times, like it's the American Revolution. This has to do with some stubborn little facts that Donald Trump doesn't like, that our founding fathers owned slaves. Yes, Donald Trump woke up one day like Rip Van Winkle and said, there was slavery? Take it down. Use a crowbar if you have to. Literally had the Park Service take a crowbar to an exhibit that celebrated and made tribute to 9 slaves, including one that escaped from being owned by our founding father, George Washington. Yes, historical perspective is important to understand these things. Donald Trump doesn't want to understand these things. And now there's a battle between the federal judge, Judge Roof, who had to issue yet another order on top of her order from 2 days ago, to make sure that the exhibits are returned to their original way as they were before mid-January when Donald Trump ripped them down. Donald Trump said, well, I appealed it. Would you believe Donald Trump is going to an appellate court to try to convince them that under a 1950 agreement that the National Park Service has with Philadelphia and that he has with the American people as president, that he's allowed to rewrite history and take down plaques that commemorate the fact that human beings owned other human beings in the United States. He really feels this is the hill to die on, that he's going to go to the Third Circuit Court of Appeals in Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, to argue for the defacing, the graffiti, the scarring of a national monument, Independence Hall Center. This is out in front of, let's put this in perspective. This monument to the president's house, where Adams and Washington live, next to the Liberty Bell, is right across the courtyard from the reproduction of Independence Hall, where our nation's Declaration of Independence and Constitution were written. We're not talking about some mall exhibit in Middle America. We're talking about Philadelphia. And the fact that she has to issue, after having raked Trump and the Department of Justice over the coals 2 days ago in her scathing order comparing Donald Trump to a low-level chief magistrate and comparing his administration to George Orwell's Ministry of Truth, you'd think they'd know better that this judge wasn't going to back off. Sure, Donald Trump went for an appeal, but it hasn't been blocked. The order has not been stayed by the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, at least at the time of this recording. She hasn't stayed it either. Let's catch up with this case and another one filed in Massachusetts by conservationists, by those who enjoy and love national parks and don't want to see them defaced by this president. It's now pending in Massachusetts District Court in order to stop Donald Trump from making good on his threats in March of 2025 with his executive order that he was going to rewrite history. No, says America. No, says we the people. You're on Midas Touch and Legal AF. I'm Michael Popak. Let's get to the heart of this particular matter. It has to do with something near and dear to my heart. I've been going to Independence Hall and that particular area in Philadelphia since I was in short pants. I lived on the Jersey Shore. We went there regularly on class trips, all through my elementary school days and beyond. We bought my wife's wedding dress in Philadelphia. We love Philadelphia, and not just the cheesesteaks, the history. How many times have I toured Betsy Ross's house or Constitution Hall or Independence Hall or the things around it, the first meeting places and Carpenter's Hall and all this other amazing stuff. I never thought for a minute that Donald Trump would try to take a big, giant magic marker, Sharpie, and rewrite history. Remember, we reported a year ago. It's been a year, a little bit, about a month less than a year, when Lindsay Halligan, yes, the disgraced short-time prosecutor, no longer in the Department of Justice, but her first job in the Trump administration was to work inside of the White House to rewrite history at the Smithsonian and all of their dozen of museums in Washington. Donald Trump wasn't impeached twice. You know how I know that? Because it's not in the exhibit in the Smithsonian any longer. Rewrote history. Anything Donald Trump didn't like. Why do we have to talk about slavery so much? Wait till they get to the Museum of the African American Experience. What are they going to do there? I can only imagine. No, I don't want to imagine. That's why these lawsuits have been filed. So Judge Roof, as I reported, citing to George Orwell 2 days ago, told Donald Trump, get your mitts, your greasy little hands off of our national pride and our memorials and restore it to the way it was immediately. And then she woke up today and realized on the 18th that they hadn't done it. So she had to issue a second order. Let me read to you from both orders and then tell you where we're at with the stay and the appeal. And a very interesting twist with a Trumper sitting in the Third Circuit Court of Appeals and whether he's going to recuse himself or not in the form of Emil Bovee. Who would get this case by random assignment, potentially. Busy days, big goals, but no time to cook. I've been using Factor.
Basically, your man got shut the fuck down. They shut him down. They said, nah, you're not about to be up here with this bullshit, man. You can't be up here doing all this tomfoolery and shit like that. That's not cool. So these courts just went to him and they said, nah, you're not about to do that. This motherfucker is trying to rewrite history, let alone he's trying to delete history. Like, what the fuck wrong with you, man? Like, this dude is really fucking tripping out, man. Tell you, bro, I don't know how the fuck this nigga's president, bro. This shit's amazing. It's absolutely fucking amazing how Donald Trump became president, bro. That shit is wild, bro. They really fucking, they rocking with this nigga. This shit crazy. Fucking Prince Andrew locked the fuck up. They let him go after the this shit crazy, bro. Tell you, bro, that Les Wexner interview, that shit opened up problems, bro. He's fucked, and he know he fucked too. He know he fucked. That shit opened up unnecessary fucking problems that they didn't want. Yeah, these niggas are screwed. I don't know what Trump gonna do, but he's looking like he's gonna be a fool. He's going to jail, yeah. He's going to jail. This shit crazy, bro. I'm over here looking for something to throw up here for y'all. Hold on a second. Yeah, I still don't believe he's gonna last 4 years in the White House, bro. These midterms are about to be brutal, yo. He's gonna get fucking absolutely obliterated for the fucking midterms. Anybody that's a fucking Republican is about to get their shit peeled back. For real. You know how many of these people probably didn't even want to quit their jobs, but they quit because they don't want to get caught up in no bullshit, or who are right now still working and are gonna still try to run, but don't realize that no matter how much they run, they screwed. There's no, yeah, this shit crazy. Look at this shit right here. I'll do this so that everybody can see this shit. Fuck. So check this out right here. Look at this.
Well, folks, the Epstein story surrounding Donald Trump just got even deeper, more nefarious, and just generally all around worse. Over the past couple of days on this show, we've been covering a specific...
Yeah, love, I'm going to be live. I'm live. I'm going to be on for a little bit. If you want, you can hit the panel. Shit is crazy. I'm playing 2 videos right now. This one is information that Ghislaine Maxwell has on Donald Trump that's basically blackmailing him, and supposedly Jeffrey Epstein had a spy in the White House. So this shit is crazy. This shit is definitely crazy. But yeah, I dropped the link. It's pinned in our chat, Truth Lady, if you want to come up here, love.
Allegation in the Epstein files from a woman who claims that when she was between the ages of 13 and 15 years old, Epstein introduced her to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump subsequently assaulted her. That's an allegation that was included in the Epstein files. Matter of fact, it was included in this document that was put together by the Department of Justice, listing allegations in the files against prominent men. As you can see right up here, this is the one made against Donald Trump. Number 1. I won't read it out loud.
All right, so damn, this shit crazy.
It is very, very graphic, but this woman claims that when she was between the ages of 13 and 15 years old, Donald Trump did that to her. The one that's labeled number 1. Again, I will note she from a high-level security prison in Tallahassee to a low-level security prison in Texas. And next, Donald Trump did that to her. The one that's labeled number 1. And so we've learned more about this allegation that the FBI interviewed her not once, but 4 times. They deemed her a credible accuser. And in addition to this, the victim, this woman who claims that this happened to her when she was a girl, included her allegation in a lawsuit against Epstein's estate that she won in 2021. The problem is, though, we've gotten more reporting on this from journalist Roger Sollenberger, who has been fantastic on this claim in particular. He's really dug deep. And now we're learning that Ghislaine Maxwell may have blackmail on Donald Trump. She may have dirt on him, which, you know, could explain why Donald Trump has given Maxwell such favorable treatment. How she was given access to a 7-hour-long interview with Todd Blanche, how she was moved from a high-level security prison in Tallahassee to a low-level security prison in Texas. And experts were baffled by that decision. Why that happened in the first place, nobody has any idea yet. Nobody is told us why that happened, but maybe the fact that, or the possibility, I should say, that Ghislaine Maxwell has dirt on Donald Trump. Maybe on for you really quickly. Once again, this is from journalist Roger Sollenberger. So the Department of Justice deleted records revealing that Maxwell holds potential blackmail over Donald Trump.
Oh yeah,
really stunning.
Now we know why she's living that luxury life. Now we know why she's getting all these perks and all this unnecessary shit. I'm telling you, this shit's about to blow the fuck up, bro. We just don't know it yet. The bitch even got a pet. Who the fuck goes to jail and gets a pet in jail? Get the fuck. This shit is crazy.
That's a little bit better. On Wednesday, Roger Sollenberger reported that the Department of Justice had removed from its Epstein file database a key document about a woman who told the FBI that Donald Trump assaulted her when she was a child. By Thursday evening, it was once live again. And this was the document right here. You can see it, where it is noting all these different interviews with this Epstein victim. You can see her case file number right there matches with the accusation she made against Donald Trump. It's unclear why the DOJ deleted the document in the first place, and there's, of course, proof in this article that the document had been taken down. It's also unclear why they put it back up after his reporting, which included a screenshot of the relevant information and a link to an internet archive of the full record. The information in the document pertaining to the Trump accuser, whom the DOJ identifies as a victim of Epstein in the early to mid-1980s, doesn't appear altered in any way. So they took it down and then uploaded the exact same version. We have no idea why they did this, like genuinely no idea. The Department of Justice has not spoken on this specific allegation against Donald Trump and this specific document. So far, they've remained eerily quiet on this allegation, despite this reporting blowing up on social media. We've talked about it here as well. However, the existence of this record, more specifically the public's knowledge of its existence, carries significant implications when it comes to Donald Trump's relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. It contains a lot of significance. And that's because the document shows the FBI conducted not just one, but 4 interviews with Trump's accuser. Let's just go back up here once more. You can see you have that number, the interview 302, another one. That's 4 interviews with 3 interview notes listed there. We only have one of these interviews, none of the interview notes, and the additional 3 interviews the American people do not have access to. But you know who does have access to it? Ghislaine Maxwell. That's because this document shows the FBI conducted not just one, but 4 interviews with Trump's accuser. And as he reported on Wednesday, while the government gave all 4 of those interviews to Maxwell's legal team ahead of her trial, the government gave only one of those interviews to us in the Epstein files.
Man, either she's going to get murdered while she's in jail, and that's if she's still in jail, because I'm going to keep it real. That last person we saw on TV, I'm sorry, that wasn't Ghislaine Maxwell. That shit was a lookalike, a clone, a body swap. That was something. But that wasn't motherfucking Ghislaine Maxwell. And nobody's going to sit there and tell me that that was Ghislaine Maxwell. Nah, fuck that shit. That's bullshit.
In other words, this document shows that in choosing to withhold 3 of the 4 interviews from the Epstein files, the DOJ has granted Maxwell potential blackmail on the sitting president of the United States. Now, let me preface this by saying, or adding an asterisk perhaps, that it of course depends on what she said in these interviews, right? But we have no idea what she said in these interviews, this Trump accuser, because we don't have 3 of the 4. And even the one interview we have right now is heavily redacted. So we have no idea what she said in these interviews. Maxwell has all 4. We have 1. And this girl had already previously accused Donald Trump of assaulting her to the FBI. So it seems likely that she might bring that up again in another interview. And of course, she also stood by this claim because she included it in a lawsuit against Epstein's estate, which again, I will note, she won that lawsuit. She got a settlement in 2021. So Maxwell has access to this document. We do not. He does add here that, of course, it depends on what the victim said in those interviews. However, if the victim exonerated him, the public needs to know that as well. And you'd think he'd see common ground there. That's exactly right. I mean, let's just say this victim got in this interview and said, you know, actually, I got it wrong about Donald Trump or something along those lines. Let's just say she exonerated him. The American people deserve to know that. And by the way, I think if that's what was said in the interviews, those interviews would have been released from the get-go. You know what I mean? This woman who was a girl at the time saying, actually, Donald Trump did nothing wrong. I believe that Donald Trump would be parading that around as evidence of an exoneration in these files, but he's not doing that. And he's not releasing these interviews, which can only make you, me, and everybody at home wonder about what these interviews say, given that she already accused him of assault, and we have record of that accusation. It just gets worse by.
And then to make matters even worse, these motherfuckers still got 3.5 million files that they don't want to release. Talk about they're not going to release it, they don't care. Get the fuck out of here. That was the whole point of going to Congress and putting up a bill and shit like that and making it law that they had to release the entire Epstein files unredacted. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry. These motherfuckers is really on some jujitsu bullshit. They really out here on some fuckboy shit. Like, get out of here. And they don't understand that people are still putting 2 and 2 together, even with fucking redactions and everything. Because if you read around the shit and you put the shit together, dates together, locations, you start mathing, bro, shit is just coming up together. Like, damn, they're not even doing a good job of hiding the shit. I think that's why they said, fuck these redactions. We just not releasing shit. That's crazy, man.
By the day, Maxwell has held this leverage over Donald Trump since her team received the files in batches from DOJ prosecutors as a standard part of her trial prep in 2021. So knowing that Maxwell has all of this potential blackmail, it can only make us wonder. Go back to the summer of 2025. Maxwell gets interviewed by Todd Blanche, Donald Trump's number 2 at the Department of Justice, and of course, his own former personal defense attorney who defended him during his New York City criminal trial. He interviews her. The interviews are basically nothing. She doesn't really answer many questions, but something she does say in the interview is that she never saw Donald Trump do anything wrong, never saw him in any inappropriate setting. And then around a week later, Ghislaine Maxwell gets moved to a women's prison camp in Texas where she can do yoga. She can work a job. She can go outside anytime she wants and lay in the grass. This is much different than the prison she was held in Tallahassee, which was a high-level security prison. She didn't get those same perks. And this lower-level security camp in Texas is normally for nonviolent offenders, so people who commit financial crimes, for example, not people who, do bad things to children. It was completely out of the blue. Experts have no idea why it happened. And now, fast forward, we have Ghislaine Maxwell appealing for clemency from Donald Trump, saying that if he grants her a pardon, if he grants her clemency, she can speak openly and honestly about what she saw with Epstein, and she could clear Donald Trump's name. I think you see what I'm getting at. It's almost like Ghislaine Maxwell has this dirt on Donald Trump. She hasn't revealed it because she wants a pardon from Donald Trump. She gets perks by getting moved to a low-level security prison. Donald Trump's.
She's setting that motherfucker up. He's gonna fall for the okie doke. He's gonna give her a fucking a pardon or whatever, and she's gonna fuck around and still speak and tell the truth on everything, and they're gonna burn Donald Trump down. Watch, tell you this bitch is a snake, bro. This broad is crazy.
Says he doesn't know about her being moved. It's almost like they have this gentleman's agreement. And it almost feels like Donald Trump may grant her clemency or pardon her on like his last day in office and is keeping her comfortable until then. So she doesn't reveal this alleged blackmail. And this, of course, this reporting we now have only fuels this theory that she does have this blackmail that we, the American people, haven't seen. The DOJ hasn't released. They've redacted it. We have no idea what it says, but she knows what it says. And this is coming from an accuser that the FBI deemed to be credible. I don't know. You got to let me know in the comments what you think about this. I don't think anything good is taking place. I think there might be a deal that was struck between Donald Trump and Ghislaine Maxwell, and this might have something to do with it. Again, we don't know that for sure. This is just me theorizing and putting pieces together. Maybe they don't match. Maybe the puzzle is not a match. I don't know. You can let me know what you think, but please make sure to subscribe down below. I'm going to stay on top of this Epstein story. As I've said to you folks over and over again, I don't care what's in the news. I don't care what's being talked about, what's not being talked about. I will always cover the story when we get major updates, and I appreciate you rocking with me and supporting me along the way. So make sure to subscribe down below, drop a like on the video, comment, let me know what you think about everything. If you're on Apple or Spotify, please make sure to rate the show 5 stars and follow along. It goes an incredibly long way. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we will talk soon.
Like I said, that's wild crazy, yo. That shit is wild fucking crazy. And something else just came out 10 minutes ago. Something else just came out. More information is being leaked from Epstein. They said it's fucking horrific. It's horrifying. Gut-wrenching. This shit is crazy, bro. We're about to get into it. Here we go. Fuck it. Before that one just came out, but we still got to go see the other one. Hold on a second. Yeah, I want to know who the fuck is this spy. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all all on the same page as me. Who the fuck is the spy that Jeffrey Epstein had working in the White House? I would like to know. This is crazy. And if he did have a spy, why is he still working? Isn't Jeffrey Epstein supposed to be dead? The fuck is going? Yo, what kind of jujitsu shit is going on here, bro? This shit's wild. Give me a I'm back. Yeah, so this is crazy. Let's get to this. This is the shit I want to. This shit is tripping me out about this motherfucking nigga got a spy in the White House. Get the fuck out of here. This shit crazy, bro. Hold on a second.
More is being revealed about how much Epstein was provided confidential information from people around the world, including here in the U.S. Kathy Rumler, the general counsel of Goldman Sachs, former White House counsel, was just forced to step down from Goldman Sachs because of her emails. Bloomberg News, part of the White House email, a non-public White House email to Epstein in order to get his advice. This is a similar pattern that's being revealed regarding Andrew, the former brother of King Charles, who evidently provided Epstein with confidential information while Andrew was the trade envoy. At least that is according to his recent arrest. The former prime minister of Norway, evidently also facing corruption charges because of the information he traded with Epstein. So this latest detail about what Kathy Rumler gave to Epstein is perhaps just the beginning of what is going to come out. We know we have a lot more emails to get through. My name is Dina Dahl. This is the Midas Touch Network. Let's get into this. So this is actually about the Secret Service scandal that happened back in 2012. If you remember, about 12 members of the Secret Service who had gone in advance when Obama was going to a summit there in Colombia were then embroiled with a prostitution scandal. After that scandal, 8 Secret Service employees were relieved of duty and others were disciplined. And there was an inspector general's report that came out in January 2013. Well, then in 2014, the Washington Post put out a story that there was also a White House employee involved. This is when Kathy Rumler went to Epstein in order to get advice for how to handle this, because she had been White House counsel at that time and was now evidently under consideration for the Attorney General. So she didn't want this scandal to probably implicate her or get have it be a problem with her attorney general consideration. But she went to Epstein, of all people, about a prostitution scandal. Epstein had already been convicted of his, non-prosecution agreement in Florida at that time. But as we know, and as other emails have come out, she went to Epstein often for advice. This is why she was forced to step down. He gave her thousands, $10,000 in gift cards to Bergdorf Gourmet, like a purse worth $10,000. And she gave him advice for how to handle the media with his sex trafficking charges and reputation. In fact, she was one of 3 people he evidently called the night that he was arrested.
Damn, so nobody was fucking embarrassed? Not one person was embarrassed, knew what this nigga was into, knew what the fuck he was doing, and niggas was still dealing with this man. This shit is crazy. This shit is absolutely wild, bro. That shit don't make no sense.
Arrested in 2019. So the email that she evidently forwarded, this non-public White House email, was from the deputy press secretary, Eric Schultz. He forwarded this to Kelly Rumler. What this was about there was evidently a volunteer, a White House volunteer, post with consequences. And so Epstein, of all people, for advice, and forward him an email. And this is just small detail, but in this release, how much information into, again, with Andrew and the people owed her favor.
That's your truth, lady?
Yeah.
Is that you, love?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. That's me.
I'm sorry.
You can hear me?
You see this shit? Yeah, I can hear you. You seeing this shit right here? So this nigga had a spot with the motherfucking White House?
Listen. I've been doing funeral arrangements and all kind of stuff, but I wanted to come up and say this. People are acting like this is new. They plan these things really at 300 years in advance, but every 25 years, Trump knew he was going to be president. Remember about 30 years ago, Oprah Winfrey had him on a show and asked him, would you like to be the president, or something to that effect? Remember that? Do you remember that? He was on the Oprah show, just like she had Obama on there. She, she's involved in this too. All of them are involved in this. They all, Ghislaine was and Jeffrey Epstein was involved in 9/11. All of this they all together. None of them are separate from it. The only ones you can say are separate are the ones who didn't take any money from Mossad, Israel. Netanyahu is on the world most wanted list from the ICC, the International Court. He's wanted. He can't go into certain countries, but Trump allowed him here. He's getting his orders from there. Listen to when he speak, like how he reads the thing, because somebody wrote it. Mossad wrote it. You have to change your thinking, because this all was out. Q brought all this out. I'm just going to say this part. One day, people say that the internet could tell what you're thinking. One day, something happened. I said, oh, hell no. Let me go into my computer and get all this Q stuff that I uploaded. And I went to my computer and it had crashed. crashed. So they did that. They can do stuff. People say, "Oh, you been no, they didn't know. My computer crashed." When it knows that I have all those files from Q. Q had the list. People see the list of all these people's names. Jay-Z and Bernard said there's 1,000 names on the list. They're withholding Trump's name, all the world leaders, all the Arab leaders, all the the royalty in England, all of them, even the president of Venezuela, the president of Greenland, all of them are involved. Not one of them is innocent. Now, you see that people keep pronouncing his name wrong. Ben Salman. Ben Salman is the king of Saudi Arabia. He's in the files. Yep. He's the one who sent the thing about thank you for the torture video. And you know what Epstein, you know who he was torturing? His own relative. They wiped those videos off the screen. She said that this is the last time they're going to kill me. And they killed her. She died. This been going on. This what's going on now. It's been coming to a head for 10 years. Nobody listened. Nobody cared. They love Trump. You should hear some of these black people on here. They can't admit they wrong. They can't admit it. You mean to tell me that you going along with all of this? And then I realized that they got two different algorithms going on. They see in the fake Trump. They see in a fake Trump that sound like but look at the one that went to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like they're fucking ass deep in already that they can't look back. They're so involved. They so fucking
exactly.
Sometimes you gotta cut your losses and start all over.
You know what?
And that's what they need to.
It's sad because it's Ramadan, so I'm in a certain state of mind. But I think I have to drop out the internet for Ramadan because it's a lot going on. But I can't take my eye off what's going on world events because the Saudi Arabians, that's where Mecca is, and we have hadiths that predicted a lot of this stuff. Somebody asked one day, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Bless Shams, bless Yemen. Shams is Syria." He said, bless. So they said, what about Najd? That's what Saudi Arabia used to be called. So he said it again, bless Yemen, bless Shams. So he said, the horn of Satan will rise out of there. And that's exactly what's happening. People back in the days, after Jesus, when Muhammad came, some people, he made a rule, the jizz. It's like a tax. When you go to somebody else's country and you want to stay there, then if you stay there, you got to pay a tax. That's how it is in the world. A lot of countries do this. America doesn't do it. They steal your money a different way. But I lost my train of thought. It's so much going on. Anyway, in Saudi Arabia, they deposed the real king. That's his son. And then his son is treacherous. They had to pay a tax to stay. The Jews that wanted to stay in Saudi Arabia had to pay a jizz. And then some of them if they didn't want to take the Shahada and become Muslim, they had to leave or pay a jizz. Well, all those Saudi Arabians that's running Saudi Arabia right now is Jews. That's why they are in the Epstein files. They're really Jews. They want control of the area and that money. There never was a king in Saudi Arabia. Najd never had a king. They made them. The Europeans made them Jews that's faking to be Muslims. They made them kings. They made a deal with them. We'll call you the king. They changed the name of the area from Najd to Saudi Arabia. So we got to know the history, because a lot of people know the power of Islam. The power of Islam ain't no joke. It's not a joke. That's why they got the Jews in there, took Shahada, faking to be Muslims. But yet they doing the same thing. All the women, a lot of women over there say, my husband doesn't have sex with me until he want a baby. They like boys. They homos. A lot of them Saudi Arabians. Ask soldiers that was in Afghanistan. They know about it. You remember the soldier that killed the man? He was raping a little boy. His commanding officer told him to mind his business. But every night he kept hearing this boy screaming. And one day when he really realized what was going on, that he was raping him, not beating him, he killed the dude. And the army kicked him out. Dishonorable discharge. So, like it's a lot. All of these dots connect. They all connect to each other. It sounds like I'm talking about separate stories, but they all connect to each other. And none of this is new. They knew it. You know what's really getting to me? People like Joe Rogan, Sappy Sap, all of these people. I'm like, even Midas Touch. What's going on? Y'all act like this is just coming out. It's insane. That's why I said I think I'm gonna step down because like they want to honor Candace Owens. They don't know Candace Owens' husband is heavily invested in BlackRock and Palantir. What do that tell you? She want to know about the French president and his wife is a man and all that. What about your husband? Your husband, BlackRock and Palantir have the whole world under surveillance. They robbing our money.
She is one of the biggest coons that have ever existed.
Yeah, she ain't even. You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what the real deal is. The same thing that happened to Charlie Kirk and the other girl and some of these people with the Epstein files. She went through it too. And after they killed Charlie, she said they threatened to kill her, Israel or whatever, Mossad, because she's one of them. She's not angry because they killed Charlie. She's angry because she realized now that her husband married her for the same reason that Erica Kirk married Charlie, to bring them into a plan they don't know nothing about.
Wow.
It's like the Truman Show for them. They like looking at their husband. She looking at her husband like, you are a part of this? Just like Charlie Kirk looked at Erica and said, oh, so you a part of this. She married him and everything. That girl ain't had no babies, but they kept showing you 2 kids. Now they saying, oh, the kids were taken away from her. She never had no kids. And I'm wondering about Candace. Where's your kids at?
Wow.
Have you been wearing a fake baby belly too? Like Beyonce?
That was hilarious.
Yeah, like a lot of people realize that what's happening now, the reason why everybody's saying, oh, Jesus, come back to the church, come back to them, the Muslims is coming, everybody, is because the evil is real. It's real evil. It's gonna. I used to write this on Facebook. The evil is real, and you will be touched. Everybody's been touched, especially if you took that vaccine. You took that vaccine. If you make it past 5 years, God bless you, because it was designed to kill you within 5 years, to deteriorate your body. So, and it targets Black and Hispanic men. My cousin's son had a car accident Monday or Tuesday, and he was in critical condition on life support. So they called the family today. They want to pull a plug because they want his organs.
Nah,
so they getting ready to give them. I went off on the family. Only one of my cousins like, yo, listen to Deborah, please. So they're not doing it. I said, they want his organs. That's why they want to turn it off. Leave to see if he come back. They can't say he brain dead. They always say that. So I told him the story about the man who they was going to pull the plug on his son. He went home and got his gun, locked himself in the hospital room, and they got the police and everything there, and he wouldn't let him in. 9 hours, I think it was. After 9 hours, his son woke up.
Wow.
He woke up. So, I keep telling people this is what they doing. The hospitals is down with it. They're all down with this organ. Kanika Jenkins and the freezer, that was planned. The people who brought her to the party was paid. She went somewhere and they had her DNA. Once they get your DNA on record, when they need an organ, they find that person. That's all they do, and they kill you. Or they have an accident, say you brain dead and all of that, and they get that organ. That ain't no joke. Them rich people will have you killed to get your organs if you're a match for them. And that's why I keep telling people, stop doing 23andMe. Stop having DNA tests. Stop going to the doctors. Stop giving them your blood. We stupid. We just some stupid people. Jesus Christ said, physician, heal thyself, which means that you know yourself better than that. You your own doctor. He put, God said in the Bible and the Quran that he created a cure for every disease. So, you know, we just stuck, we in the system. We thinking about the government and the doctors, and like, they're not here to heal us. We need to do our research. What did Rockefeller do? Rockefeller changed the medical schools. Medical schools used to use holistic medicine. He stopped that. He created Big Pharma. And people gonna get a pill. They'll take a pill and everything will be all right. Nobody questioned it. You know, they said, oh, I don't understand all that medical stuff, you know. Crazy. And the aspirin, because the aspirin works. The aspirin comes from a bark of a tree. That's where aspirin comes from, the bark of a tree. If people don't know these things, it's like this is what I want people to do. I'm just putting this out here with you right now, and I don't got no more to say. The thing that we all need to do is close our doors, turn the internet and the TVs off, but nobody won't do it. They will not do it. You have to do that because they got your mind. This is voodoo. These are all those emojis. Those are demons. Those are demons. The one smiling is the one that'll stab you in your back. Smiling in your face, all they want to do is take your place or backstab. We just don't believe it. We think it's cute. We think it's nice. It's cool. But we are going along with the evil. We promoting it. Every time I got a lot of people to stop writing LOL, laughing out loud, because that's not what you're saying. You're saying LOL, which is the name of a demon. That's what you're saying. LOL. That's what you're saying. They got it all planned out. So like we are literally immersed in it and don't realize what we doing, what's happening. And Trump know it. Trump said, did you hear him say, I may not go to heaven? Did you hear that?
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy. Yeah.
He said, hey, I want to go to heaven, but I probably won't make it.
But he not. He said he's not a nice person.
Yeah, he basically what is he? I already educated everybody on that. What is Trump? What is Trump? He said, oh yeah, MAGA, we're going to keep MAGA strong. MAGA is the title for the name of the head of the Church of Satan. You can Google that. And I mean, people won't get it in their head. Like MAGA is the name for the title of the head of the Church of Satan. Google it. Now, once you get that, you get who Trump is. For him to say, I don't think I'll make it to heaven. They said it. The regime. I don't know. You know, like the content.
Yeah, he basically confessed that everything that's being said about him is true. Like, nigga, I done did some crazy shit about him.
Everything. He's a demon. He's the head of the Church of Satan. The Mossad, the Israelis, the Zionists made him the head of the church. That's why you see some of the church leaders on his side, because they demons themselves. They just getting money from their people, the parish, you know, the people that come to their church. That's all they do is getting paid. It's crazy.
This shit crazy.
It is crazy.
That's why I said I leave that fucking Jeffrey Epstein alive. Well, and he's living in Tel Aviv, Israel.
Yeah. You know what the funny thing is? That all the content creators like keep putting out information, and they found out this and found out that, and I'm like, when is everybody gonna get together? It's like they're competing. I got the news, but in the meantime, nobody don't listen to Ali Carter. Nobody uses her content. She done she done said everything. Do you know who they want to listen to? What's her big mouth name? Claiming that she telling everything. I forgot her name. She been on TV. What's her name? What's her name? Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright.
Oh, okay.
She was involved. She said, I was at the
party. They silenced her too.
Yeah, she ain't all there. All right, so something happened with her too. She was involved in some of this stuff. There's no way you know all that you know, unless it happened to you, or you know somebody that it happened to, or you was there and witnessed it. And she said,
That's a fact.
she said I was there. She said it. So how did you know that they did this and did that if you wasn't there? So, you know, some people gonna slide under the radar. She probably maybe gonna slide under the radar because they didn't call her up for the Diddy trial. Because the people don't understand, they think that, you know, oh, they said Obama name ain't in it. Yes, his ass name is in it. Every one of their names is in it. Just name them. Name one of them, and I'll tell you. The actors and all of them, Steve Harvey, every one of them are in it. Either they did it in their lodge under their own lodge name, or they was invited to have parties at the Epstein. They all was there. All of them been there. All of them been there. Q put that out. When Q, you don't know nothing about Q?
Who? QAnon?
No, yeah, they call him QAnon, but it's Q. Q was posting a lot of stuff before Trump became president the first time. And people thought that it was Trump posting it, or the Q was pro-Trump. But what he was doing was putting out all the information for later on. He never really said vote for Trump. He just was telling everything on Hillary. He said some of them are dead. Those are body doubles. He said all of this. He said everything he said. He said that Ghislaine Maxwell has a body double. Epstein got a body double, this and that. And how, what happens if when the body double realize that they're going to kill him, they try to talk and they kill him immediately. They said they're going to kill you. They're not going to take a chance on you getting out of jail and telling the truth.
Yeah. This shit is wild. There ain't no other way to explain this shit.
Just
this
connect the dots. Yeah,
and that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna keep connecting these dots, and these dots are gonna lead to something way much bigger and badder, and that's when everything's gonna just start falling the fuck off.
Right.
That's what we're waiting for. We're just waiting for the dramatic boom.
Okay, so what you think gonna happen after the dramatic boom?
That's the whole point. We don't know yet. Everybody else is being held accountable. All these other countries, the UK, fucking England, fucking the prime minister, the princes and the family, the royal family, these motherfuckers are all being held accountable. They're not playing. They're firing politics, everything. They're not playing around. Yeah, every other body that's in a different country, anything to do with Epstein, done got arrested or kicked out the family, is waiting to be arrested. Like, this shit is crazy. That's why I said it's fucking embarrassing that us in the US, we haven't even fucking questioned somebody yet, let alone set off and start arresting people. Like, come on, man.
Trump. So it's
Trump. This whole shit. Trump is the
all
fucking
done. There's all magic being done. There's lies being upheld by other liars. It's a lie. It's a whole lot. And like, you know, I stayed under the radar, you know, but another reason why I don't always pull up, I got to tell you this reason why sometimes I don't pull up. It's because once the truth lady starts becoming active on somebody's page or channel, they start watching that page person. They watch you know, the more I don't know, I just feel like that people be thinking a different reason is why their page was struck or something. You know, a lot of people don't realize they striking channels for comments people making in your comment section. So that's why, you know, I just state little things. And you know, I need people to connect.
I let it be known. I let it be known. I'll be letting it be known. I don't give a fuck.
No, you don't want you want to keep your avenue open to get to the, you know, the knowledge to the people. But
definitely.
So, you know, like I don't want to I'm so under the radar, people think it doesn't count. It doesn't until you get to somebody's page like Lionel Nation and he realized, wow, he loved Trump. He went to visit him. He got pictures of himself at the White House with Trump. Yeah, when Diamond and Silk was going. He was there too at that inauguration dinner or whatever it was. So a lot of these people that's got channels and they will not, they talking about Candace, they talking about other things, or they talking about Epstein files and this person and that person, but you won't say Trump name. You won't say Trump name. All the evidence is out there. All the evidence. Y'all, if you got enough, you don't need the rest of the files, y'all. Why are y'all arguing about the rest of the files? What you have is enough. There's even the accusation of murder is in the ones that was let, you know, the ones they let out. They letting you know, they showing you, they saying that he murdered a girl. He killed a girl. That's out. He killed more than one person because MAGA, and even though he probably could say, I don't have no blood on my hands, because when they do the thing, you know how Santeria and all of that works.
Yeah.
It's all kind of like the same. So he may be the head MAGA, but the other people is laying them on the table and cutting them open and stuff. But he could bite their heart. He gonna take a bite out their heart. That's real. And it's happening right in the churches in New York City and every country, every state.
That's why I tell people too, I'm not too high on churches no more. You got people exposing churches for the bullshit that they are. You know, churches, come on, man. Really? Fucking ATMs inside the churches? Nah, stop the cap. You're not about to be doing.
You know, the churches have the big marble table like in the front, like at the altar, big, thick marble thing. You seen the Catholic churches having that. A lot of I've seen a lot of having, not just Catholic, but I know the Catholic church, like the one in Manhattan, the cathedral. You never see nobody really going in that church because they do sacrifices and they come up from underneath the church and go in and do the sacrifice. Nobody even know they're in there. And they sacrifice people. Yes, they do. Oh yeah, it's happening. You know, I don't say a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm on live, and you know they got my voice, and they know where I'm at and everything. And like she's telling, it's like ain't nobody gonna believe her. I've been telling these stories for years, 25, 30 years. It happened to me when I was 20 years old. I was going on 20 in college. I don't want to talk about what happened, but I know everything they saying is a fact. Yes, they do it. Yes, they do it. And the thing traumatized me so bad, I didn't remember that it happened to me until I was 40 years old. I was 40 years old with 3 kids, and then the memory came back, and I was traumatized. I was traumatized for like 5 years. I was in therapy. I had a good therapist too, because she brought me through that. That freaked me out when I remembered it. I was wondering, why was I having these weird dreams? These evil demonic dreams. But it was just memories. I was redreaming it over and over again. What happened? Man, please. It's real what's going on. Trust me. And the reason why I stay low is because I know that people is dying who open up their mouth. And somebody
they want a reason to talk shit. They want a reason to talk shit and hate on a person.
No, you don't they want you to shut up. Like that's why they threaten Candace. But I think Candace is control opposition. That's what she is, because she ain't really talking about Trump. She's not talking about Trump. She was all talking about the French president and her husband's a man and he a woman and all that silly crap. Charlie Kirk, and who cares? Nobody cares. He didn't like black people. Shut up. Stop lying. He didn't like black people. And I don't think he dead anyway. He ain't dead. Epstein ain't dead.
Yeah, that's what I said too. There's some shit is going on. But with that being said, people, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I gotta be to work at 8 a.m. Been up here ready for 2
hours. At 5 for prayers. It's Ramadan, you know.
Yeah, I know. So let's go ahead and get this sleep while we can. Appreciate everybody that came through tonight. Y'all already know the truth lady was just spitting all this facts, knowledge, and truth like she always does. I'm Havoc 3E. I'm the devil's advocate and the motherfucking problem child of the Rico squad. And with that being said, in the words of Latin Pain, and welcome back again, brother, Welcome back, Talking is Just.
Yeah.
Boricuas on the set. Smoked Out Society. We out.